Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of G's Kids News Network. Today we're going to learn about the Paris Climate Accord and what it means for our environment. Much like we've learned during the pandemic, when it comes to the environment, we're all in this together. Also, kids, please remember to record some educational videos to make this channel even better. All you have to do is choose something to learn about it, and choose the video. If you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel. Enjoy. Today we're going to discuss the power climbing thingy. Dylan, welcome to the show. And hi, Richard. First, tell us what got you interested in the environment, Dylan.
Last Thursday, I watched this documentary about inventions being used to help stop climate change. Although one of them wasn't the best idea, running on water, especially since southern Florida could very soon become uninhabitable unless it has a different source of water, because the Everglades are getting invaded with saltwater erosion and pollution.
You watched Paris to Pittsburgh. Is it about the Pittsburgh Steelers on top of the Eiffel Tower?
No, that does not make any sense. The Paris to Pittsburgh thing is because Pittsburgh is if you think Pittsburgh was built to change the economy, wait, no, that's all Los Angeles. Well, Pittsburgh is probably the biggest polluter of all of the United States. So they called it Paris to Pittsburgh, like Paris, who made the Paris Climate Accord, to Pittsburgh, like they mean the world was perfect, not a lot of pollution at all. And then boom, boom, boom. Now they go to Pittsburgh, polluted, smoggy, and very bad. And also, by the way, if you're a plastic lover, I think you want to stop global warming, because plastic is made with oil.
Oh, what is a climate change?
Climate change, it could be pretty much everything, but when you think of climate change, the first thing you think of is global warming. With all the carbon emissions, it slowly warms the earth. Like you think, okay, just a degree higher globally, that's not really bad, but just 2 degrees Celsius globally is like an atomic bomb dropped on your capital city.
What is a renewable energy and how do people use it in everyday life?
Well, renewable energy is any energy that isn't carbon, that doesn't give off carbon emissions causing greenhouse effects. So it would be like wind power. That's what except the most windmills are used to generate energy. Then there's solar energy, which is my personal favorite, because it makes an even bigger change. There's even recycling ways, because one soda can in the recycling can power a TV for 3 hours.
Wow, what is a greenhouse effect?
A greenhouse effect is when carbon emissions, when a carbon emission will go into the atmosphere and you won't feel it a single bit, but the Earth's temperature barely changes at all. It just changes like the size of an atom. And then when all the if there are so many carbon emissions, it'll make it go just it might make it a degree Celsius higher. And trust me, you think that's like, okay, degree Celsius site higher. What does that have to do with anything? But it does have to do with stuff. Because 1 and 2 degrees Celsius, that is like one of the worst things ever happening. But luckily, once people reach the goals of the Paris Climate Accord, they're still going to face global warming with the carbon emissions that already are in the atmosphere and the ozone layer.
Cool. Now I'm gonna ask both of you, Dylan and Richard. I'm gonna ask you a question. You just say one answer, okay? First, let's go with Dylan. Dylan, what is a little thing we as kids can do to help the environment, Dylan? Just tell me one thing.
Walk to school instead of drive if you can, which I used to be able to, but now LLE would be like a 2-hour walk.
Richard, what are little things we as kids can do to help the environment?
So we can recycle things instead of just throwing things in the garbage.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
If you throw things in the garbage, then that ends up going into just a giant hole in the ground.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for our environment. Ready? I'm trying to go a serious face for this. Dylan, here's a very serious question. Is there anything we can do as a society to somehow lower my little brother's face and those energy levels? That kid bounces off the walls.
Okay, I have a cure.
Okay, what can we do to stop my brother from bouncing off the walls?
Secretly put on some glasses that'll make a TV screen that'll make an animation, although it won't act, and then he'll think he's watching TV, and it will temporarily hypnotize him until you're like, okay, that's too creepy, take it off.
Oh my God. What is your prediction on when all the cars in the world will be electric?
That is supposed to be, but one thing, we're still including 20 nations of cars aren't, 20 nations didn't even join the Paris Climate Accord, but 173, there's only 20 left of the 193 nations in the world.
Wow. What role?
But by 2050, I hope.
What role does the oil industry have in all of this?
Well, the oil industry, it has a big role in it. Because the oil industry is spending huge amounts of money for people who are not in favor of climate change, or people who have no idea that, like Donald Trump, that solar energy and wind energy can actually be an even better way to grow the economy than coal, oil, and drilling.
Okay. What have places like Puerto Rico adapted to climate change to become 100% renewable?
Well, after Hurricane Maria, a lot of Puerto Ricans flee to the U.S. A lot, like 220,000 went to Orlando. But the ones that were left, but the ones that were left, or some who even were going to leave, but after Hurricane Maria, before they could get to America, they had to live. So they bought small solar energy things that would capture solar energy or already had solar energy in them, and then you'd put it up to the sun to recharge it when it ran out of solar energy.
What environmentally beautiful places in the world do you recommend others to visit when the time comes that we can safely travel again?
Okay, first things first, this is like super duper obvious for me. Amazon rainforest. My goal
Richard,
is to be a black jaguar and a pink river dolphin.
Richard,
Not gonna happen.
where do you want to? Where would you like to visit when the time comes that we can safely travel again? Where would you like to travel?
Well, first of all, I just want to say something. Planes are actually really safe. So, like, it's a lower chance of you getting COVID, but it's still a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
But, like, they have a lot of things in the plane that makes it really safe. And also, I have family in California, so I usually travel to California every year.
Yeah, that's nice. I've been to California once when I was a baby. I remember some memories about that. It's very nice there, but I was so young. I kind of remember. Dylan and Richard, you have been amazing guests as always. Thank you so much for your time. You're the best. I look forward to your next episode. Also, kids, please remember to record some educational videos to make this channel. Do something to learn about it, and shoot a video. If you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel. Enjoy. Bye, and stay tuned.